the new truck, who dis?
So as you can see, finally got rid of the Infinity, got the truck, Toyota Tundra. If you saw Nick's vlog or my Instagram, you would have already known by now that I got the truck. But just absolutely loving this so far. This thing's awesome, it's a beast. Hopefully have it the next 10 years or so. I just like trucks so much better as well. When I first came down here, I was driving Nick's, I think it was a Nissan Titan at the time. Just loved, you know, driving it even on the highways, 35, being higher up in your car. So definitely excited about this. Also, post office is closed today, so get to load this bad boy up. I'm gonna be the delivery man. Got to take these over because they're not doing pickups. So that's another nice perk. Don't have to load up the Infinity anymore, where that thing would have been probably clear down and we would have had to take 2 trips. So this will save us on a trip. But yeah, I'm just super pumped about this truck. Loving it. A lot easier than fitting it in the car. You guys doing pickup?
Yeah, they told us that we're able to.
All right, so that worked out. Post office showed up right as we were gonna load this thing up. John just called it because he said that was gonna happen. Wasn't sure if they were gonna come to pick up, but that would have been a 40-minute trip because it's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. Plus, we might have actually had to probably take 2 trips because it was a lot of mail. So worked out, didn't have to put this thing to use yet, but probably eventually will. But we are also today planning the move and everything. So we're trying to figure out the logistics of that, what we're gonna move first. But yeah, we'll probably go check out the new warehouse soon. And we're off. Love this truck because it's so smooth. A lot smoother than the last car, wouldn't you say?
Pretty smooth.
And I feel safe now. For a little bit, I just thought I was being a little bitch on like 35, but I probably just felt unsafe because the car was unsafe. So, I like driving this into the city too, Austin. It's big, but it's not like too big.
Hey kids, come get some free supplements. Come into my truck with my mustache.
Do I look like I should drive an ice cream truck? Ice cream, kids! Get your ice cream, get your candy. All right, we're pulling in. This is how far away the new warehouse
What's that
is.
sound?
It means you got to put your seatbelt on. So pull in, show them that it's been paved. Are we allowed to come in here?
Yeah, go ahead. We got Texas sky.
Let's see. We're gonna see if we can get in here. Isn't it usually unlocked?
Usually unlocked during the day.
Can you go all the way
Go
down?
around, go around, go around.
They're building a bunch of warehouses back here now too.
There she is. Sweet 360.
And they're building some freestanding ones over here as well. So they're building ones right across the street, and that's a different real estate company. It looks like fresh paint's going on right now. Oh, they're painting the inside.
We should still be able to go in. Oh yeah, I guess they're painting right now.
You could hit the couch.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking,
LED lights.
look, desk right here. Desk right here.
This is perfect for like, not cubicles, but the open cubicles where it's not like walled off.
And then when
Your desk's looking into the
one
wall.
of those black couches here.
Cafeteria
Okay, yeah.
right here.
Size fridge right here.
Whose office is this?
This is the podcast room. Film some videos in here. Bear Brothers season 1 interviews. Yeah, the media room. This is my office. Right here. The boss.
Smaller office.
You should take the other one.
Nah, I like this one.
Mess around with the layout out here.
So all the offices, the new bathrooms are about 100 times better. Look how nice that is. Looks so big.
Looks ready.
So now we just have to figure out kind of the whole setup, where the shelving's gonna go, everything like that, the packing stations, the shelving, the receiving, the outbound, everything like that. But there are 4 dock doors, so we'll probably just use the one to the right and then the other one all the way to the left. We probably didn't need 4, we really only needed 1, but it's cool having a bunch of them. And then the gym is gonna be all the way Over back in there, there's a whole space there. And then we'll still have about 65 or 7,000 square foot just for warehouse. I was saying your show should be like The Office, where they interview all the employees. They're just here day to day, office life, warehouse life.
That lighting is great right there.
That's pretty good right there. So office is in here, and then right when you walk in, we'll have some racks with some product. You can purchase the product. Maybe a reception desk.
No desk.
No reception desk, so just product right when you walk in here. Change of plans, actually. I'm gonna take a new reception desk right when you walk in. So my desk will be right there as soon as you walk in, and then we'll figure out kind of the rest of the desks as we go. And another thing that's really different is it's all concrete floors, no carpet anymore. So that's a plus. So we got a chest workout today, gonna drink some little flight, blue raz, and get after it. We'll do probably a voiceover, so one of the last workouts in this gym, then it's on to the next one. So probably the last chest workout here. So hitting some chest today, now that my marathon, or I should say half marathon training is finally over, I can focus on the weights a little bit more. So before I was almost more focused on running first. That was my number one priority, and then hitting the weights. So I was only doing probably about 4 days a week in the gym. Even the last 3 weeks I was taking off on leg day, because the last couple weeks leading up to the race, I was still doing legs, but I was cramping so bad. So I just completely did away with doing any type of leg training. So I was really just doing chest, back, shoulders, and arms. Sometimes it was only 3 days a week. So now we're just focusing completely on the weights. I'm gonna change up my splits a little bit more too. I'm gonna do chest tries, which I'm doing today in this workout. 4 exercises for chest, 2 for triceps. I'm gonna do chest tries, next day back bis, rest, shoulders, then the next day legs, rest, and then repeat again. So I want to do 2 days on, 1 day off, hitting it every 6 days. So I'm not going to be on that Monday, Tuesday, that bro split anymore. That's what I was doing before previously. And this is just going to give me a little bit more volume. Still doing a lot of rest, and on those rest days I'll probably run then. Not going to overdo the running or just take it extremely serious as well. It's just when I was prepping for, a big race like that I've never done before, I had to make it the number one priority. So this was the chest workout. Pretty basic, what I usually like to do. The only thing different, I started doing the one arm floor press, which I showed for my last chest exercise, and then just a lot of tricep sort of push downs, finishing with the single arm push down. So just want to show you guys a couple things I picked up from the store. This is what I'm going to be having for dinner tonight. We have smoked turkey sausage and then smoked chicken sausage. So I want to start eating more things like turkey sausage, chicken sausage, done eating Italian sausage, done eating hot dogs. Starting to get hungrier. Calories are staying the same at 3,200, but like I said, calories, right? I'm feeling hungrier, so I just kind of want to eat things with less calories, 120 calories per link, where an Italian sausage might have like 250. Eat 2 of these is the same as eating 1 of those. So now that I'm 2 months into dieting, I have to eliminate a lot of these foods. Like I said, the Italian sausage, the 85% lean ground beef. It's pretty much chicken, turkey sausage, chicken sausage, turkey, chicken breast, chicken thighs, just pretty much whatever lean meats I can get, just because I'm starting to feel hungrier. When you do it for 60 or 70 days, you start to feel hungrier on the same amount of calories. So I'm still keeping calories at 3,200. Try to do the 3,200 or less per day, but I'm just kind of cleaning up the food a little bit more, trying to do more meals throughout the day. So usually at least 4 or 5 meals a day, whereas when I started, it was 3 meals a day, still hitting those macros. I was full. Now I'm hungrier, especially when I go to bed. I'm usually pretty hungry at night. Now Nick started his diet today, so the competition starts. I got the head start, so we're gonna see how this goes. All right, guys, so in this part of the video, I kind of want to just sit down and talk about the topic of this video. That's the day after finishing a half marathon, my first half marathon. Never did a 5K or anything like that before this. I actually got a finishing medal as well. So everyone gets a medal as long as you finish. Half marathon, 13.1 miles. And just to begin, would I do this again? Of course. I absolutely love the experience. It was awesome, especially going through Austin. The energy was great. Everything was great. The support. Perfect day to run. It was 60 degrees. Started at 7 a.m. Finished at around 9. So my final time was 2:05, 2 hours and 5 minutes. It was a 9-minute and 35-second pace throughout the whole race. Pretty much stayed consistent from the first mile to the last mile. I think around mile 10 or 11 it started to slow up and went to like a 10-minute pace. For the most part though, I just stayed the same. Only walked maybe not even a tenth of a mile, and it was, for the most part, it was just to get water on the sides a couple times. Went to the bathroom once, peed once, didn't use a porta potty or anything, just went right in the bushes and just kept going. I knew for me, I didn't want to stop because that's when I was going to start cramping. That's when I was going to start hurting. But another thing that was perfect was I thought my body was really going to start hurting. I thought I was going to cramp or maybe pull something because I felt my hamstring start to go, but everything felt great the whole race. Didn't cramp really at all. Had one blister I got on my foot at like mile 10. But just to walk you through it, to go over the preparation for this race, it started late December, decided I was going to run this, so had about 2 months. The most I ran at one single time was 6 miles straight, so that's why I was pretty nervous going into this. Going from 6 miles, which was the most I ever ran straight, to 13.1 miles was, psychologically, that was going to be pretty tough. But the first 10 miles felt awesome, was going the whole time, but then around mile 11 or 12, my body really started to kind of get shot. Sort of just my feet started hurting. I thought my thighs were going to start cramping. They never did. They just started tightening up. Hills and everything were coming and going. But if it would have been like a 14-mile race or anything like that, 15-mile, I definitely would have probably had to walk quite a bit of the rest. So right when, pretty much at the finish, the 13 miles, my body was done. So any more than that, I would have been walking a little bit. That's why it's crazy to see these people run full marathons. Like Nick ran the full marathon. A lot of other people ran it as well. So that's what's like super impressive, because especially when you're at like that 9 or 10 mile mark, when your body starts to really kind of give up on you a little bit, in the back of your mind, if you're doing the half marathon, you know, you can kind of fight through it, suck it up, 3 more miles. But if you're running the full marathon, that's another 16 miles. So today I felt good, was tired after the race. Really, I just felt kind of like all the muscle fibers in my thighs. That's about it. Wasn't too sore. I really just felt them. They were tight. They were sore, but my body felt good. Wasn't overly exhausted. Just waited for Nick to finish for another like 2 hours or so, since he was doing the full one and we started at the same time. And then this morning, slept in a little bit. Went to bed at like 11. Woke up at like 6 a.m. 7 hours of sleep. Same thing today. Thighs just feel a little sore. That's why I was walking up the stairs a little sluggish. Feel a little fatigued this morning. That's about it though. Besides that, I felt great. I didn't think it was going to go this smooth. So I'll definitely, to answer the main question, I'm definitely going to do another half marathon. Probably again this year. So I'll keep running, keep training. Probably just do, if I'm running during the week, do maybe a couple 5Ks during the week. And then maybe eventually do a marathon. That's a year or two down the road. But just especially because a lot of the races that hold these events, they'll do half marathons a lot. Marathons are more rare just because you got to shut down like all the streets, everything like that. It costs cities and towns a lot of money to kind of host those. So overall, awesome experience. I did not think I was going to run a 9:35 mile. I thought it was going to be a lot kind of harder, but it was just the perfect conditions. Great weather, sunshine. Felt great that day. Body felt really good, and everything just went pretty well. So I am going to run another half marathon probably around the summer.